Today I'm kicking off a new dye project. Last winter, the walls in this corridor started to mold due to a water leak. As a first step, we located the source of the leak, repaired it, and allowed the walls to dry completely. Since it's summer, now it's perfect time to address the moldy walls in this corridor. I will start by removing existing wallpapers to access the underlying condition. This area is between the kitchen and bathroom, so it's constantly exposed to moisture. To prevent future mold growth, I plan to skim the walls with a mold-resistant skim coat and then apply an emulsion paint finish. These walls haven't been touched since we moved in. The current paint is directly applied over the wallpaper, a likely quick fix before the house being sold. Removing the wallpapers is taking longer than expected due to the paint layer. I was able to remove some of the wallpaper, but I discovered an underlying layer of the emulsion that also needs to be removed. We have successfully removed all the remaining old emulsion from the walls, which was quite challenging. I used the scraper, but there were some areas where the wall wasn't flat or straight, making the removal process more difficult. I filled any cracks or damaged areas with leftover skim coat from my previous project. I have finished the existing skim coat and I'm waiting for a new one to arrive. Since the walls already had a skim coat, I didn't need to apply a thick layer of new skim coat. I used just enough to cover imperfections and create a smooth surface. The skim coat I ordered has arrived, so I can finally finish the project. I'm using top red brand for both joints and fills. I'm using my old screwdriver with the cookie mixer head, which is working well for this task. To protect surface from paint drips, I have used paper tapes. The skin coat doesn't block moisture and dries quickly, making it suitable for areas where condensation collects during cold, rainy days. To make the mixture ready, some people prefer to pour the water first and then add water. But I find it easier to pour the powder onto the water while being careful to avoid dust. This method prevents dust from flying around during the mixing process. I mix the skim coat in small batches to avoid waste, as the mixture can dry out quickly if it's not being used within 2-3 hours. It's best to finish using any prepared mixture within that time frame. The skim coat should have a consistency similar to Greek yogurt or heavy cream. It shouldn't be watery. I'm applying it in thin layers to cover imperfection. In the areas with water damage, I have widened the cracks to ensure proper plastering. The interior of walls wasn't severely damaged. It seems the mold was primarily caused by the trapped moisture behind the wallpaper. I have finished the work for today, and I'm allowing the skim coat to dry completely. I will add one more layer of skim coat once the first layer is fully dry. Today I also decided to strip the old paint from the door frames and baseboards, which were affected by mold in some areas. I'm using the same paint stripper I used in another room. You can find the video link on the screen. After applying the paint stripper and waiting for a few hours, I will complete all the necessary preparations before painting the walls with emulsion. I have successfully removed all the old paint and sanded the surfaces, preparing them for painting. I have purchased a brilliant white paint suitable for wood and metal. We will apply 2 coats, possibly 3 coats if needed. Using a primer could help you reduce the number of top coats required. Once the paint was completely dry, I filled a few areas on the door frames with filler and applied another coat of paint. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to capture this step on video. Now that the frames are finished, I'm preparing the walls for the emulsion paint. I have removed all the paper tapes and sanded the walls. You can find the link to the sander I used at the end of this video. For the walls, we have used leftover emulsion from previous projects. To avoid a similar look, I have added a touch of green color to the shade, creating a more neutral tone. After experimenting with different color combinations, I have found the perfect shade, and I have already tested on a small area of the wall to see how it looks. And here is the final result of several days of hard work. Please ignore the doors, I will tackle them later. Last night I finished painting the entire room with two coats of emulsion. Now it's the daylight, I can see a few areas where I missed some spots. I will apply a third coat of emulsion on those areas and the room will look perfect. Thank you for watching. Join me in my next video as I dye my boiler room. See you soon. Bye.